Oh, boom. We are back.
Welcome to the
Okay.
world of tomorrow.
Opposite
Hyper
scrub.
here.
He is.
Playing
I'm
Pathfinder.
sorry, I have to say that every time.
I'm stealing Grim's stream.
I respect it.
I don't stream anything, so it's fine. Welcome to World of Warcraft. Wait, shit.
Warcraft 3.
Clouds of Chaos. The unreleased expansion.
I
Okay.
purged Strathholm.
God.
By
Go on,
fire
bro.
be purged. Okay.
Back when World of Warcraft was good.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
So y'all are in a room. It's got a storage cage in the back. I think you just finished looting it. There's a bunch of dead kobolds here. Any other... What happened to him?
So, before we leave, we have a bunch of leather armor and big, bulky stuff that's worth some money. We should leave that in the storage cage and just lock it, since the kobolds couldn't get into it, and just grab it on the way back. Because I don't know about you, but I don't really want to carry it around the whole dungeon, however big this thing is.
Well, I suppose.
That's a good idea.
I might get my mount. We probably might need to carry some more stuff out. So
You want to summon
I'm saying,
Mooney?
I'm going to do a really sharp whistle, but then I'm going to echo it through the place, also casting ghost sound to make a whistling sound through the ghost sound down the corridor while whistling at the same time. So
Anything in this location now knows that something is here. Okay, we'll get Mooney over here. Just as a point of order on Mooney the dog, there are now 2 character sheets for Mooney. One is called Mooney, and the other is Mount version. The Mount version is a hacky version, but it has an inventory. The Mooney version is a familiar.
I need permission to view him so I can put items on him.
Oh, that's just unacceptable. 1 second.
Because I want to get rid of my saddlebags off me.
Well, he's already got them. Can you see him in the character tab now?
Yeah, you've only got 1 on him again. Saddlebags come 2 because they go on either side of the animal.
He's got 2. Look at the quantity.
I just put it up to 2.
Well, it was being weird and wasn't saving stuff earlier. Look, I built him twice today, okay? Because it didn't save it the first time, so
Be
whatever.
grateful, Harper. I'll give you a damn good slap.
Or I'll just... And a giant spider comes and eats Mooney, and I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, Improt just eats him.
Also, that works, doesn't it? That looks
Improt eating ready. Yeah.
No. Oh, no, wait.
What works?
Tastes like chicken.
Containers in your inventory?
No, I was thinking the mount version kind of works, but it probably doesn't by the looks of
it. There will be cases where it will be weird, and I have to manually update every single aspect of the mount version. So...
We'll just use it as an item bitch.
Yeah, basically it's meant to be the item dump, just so you know what's on Mooney. Without me having to, recode a bunch of shit in JavaScript, because I don't want to do that. So
as you hear the sound of the whistle and the echoing of ghost sound going down the corridor, you see scuttering feet just running down through the way we just came. And fly over to him, land on him, and mount myself in his little saddle on his back. And then I'm going to put some items in. Well, we can leave some stuff here. If you want, I can also we could probably carry the leather armor in his saddlebags. Mooney can hold, a lot.
Well, there are 4 leather armors, and isn't each one 2 bulk?
Something like that.
Yeah, this little guy can hold, I think it's 16 bulk, this little guy can hold. Like, waving the little bags on his side.
They're one bulk each.
Oh, okay. So we can leave him here, or we can load up my little mount.
I'm fine with
I-
leaving the stuff here.
6 of one, half dozen other. I mean, who knows what we're going to find further in?
So each saddlebag can hold 6 bulk, and it ignores 2 of that.
Yeah, but he also can carry a max of 10.
Yeah.
So like,
We're going through the doorway that's just there anyway, aren't we? So we're coming back this way.
yeah.
This
And,
corgi, in effect, carries more stuff than I can.
We'll just drag it out. Like when we've cleared this place out, we won't care about encumbrance, and I guess I can just get an Incroc to carry a whole bunch of it. Speaking of the particularly handsome lizard man, he is going to approach the door and check if it's locked. Nope.
Nope. It is not.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Ninkarok.
Mhm.
Ooh, look at that die. Let's see here. There is something odd about the kind of if you look at the floor tiles, that final square tile in the room, to the north, that one looks odd. You're not quite sure why, but it is not.
Dusty, we need your dog.
What?
We
Why?
need your dog.
Just scuttling up. What? Why? Mooney.
He'll point out the raised the unusual tile. Me test.
This is
And he mimes throwing the dog.
no. I'm not throwing my dog.
So Bralin will go up and take a closer look at the tile that he pointed out and see if he can figure out what's going on with it.
Sorry, I'm thinking for a minute. How dare I? Is that not? Yeah. Give me a thievery check. Am I crazy? That? Yeah. No. Okay.
Ooh, sucky roll.
So you confirm that yes, the tile there does in fact look slightly.
Oh, you know what? I think I rolled the wrong thing.
You roll initiative, but that was just perception. If you're rolling thievery, though.
So you rolled what, a 2?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
So that would have
Thievery's
been
plus 6,
A 9.
so it's 9.
so would have 9. It's even worse.
Yeah.
So you look at the tile. It is kind of uneven compared to the others. So you have this nagging sense that something is wrong, but you cannot for the life of you figure out what is wrong with it besides the lack of symmetry.
As he's looking around, I'm gonna fly around and be like annoying past like each of you. Is like, hey, like, dude, can't you see? It's wrong. It's wrong. And then try and do a thievery check myself. Summit. Yes. You have thievery tools, don't you, Valinor?
Bralin does.
Yeah, bro. As he's like trying to like, he's got it in his hand. I was gonna snatch it out of his hand. Aw, rolled shit.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I rolled shit as well.
Wow.
Yep. Yes, it is
Bralin
wrong.
takes it back.
It is weird.
I guess maybe it is difficult than it looks. and then pass the tools back to Browan.
Hmm. Wait,
So-
I have a plan. Incorrect goes over to the pile of rocks over here and lifts one up. The biggest one he can carry.
I
Okay.
applaud this initiative.
And he just walks past, doesn't really care if he goes out of the way. You'll motion to Browan to like get back there.
I land back on my dog, and then I'm just moving out of the way.
Incorrect throws a rock as hard as he can at that tile.
So with a mighty heave, Ninkarok, was that 10 feet? I don't care. I'm just gonna say you do it.
That's why he's like that close, yeah.
I don't care. It's like I don't whatever. I'm not gonna look up rules for throwing objects. I'm pretty sure you do it. So you heave the rock over onto that tile, and as it kind of fully comes to rest, there's this grinding sound, and from the ceiling above, the ceiling just opens, and a much larger pile of rocks is created in rapid succession due to the forces of gravity. So now there is a basically pile of rocks blocking the hallway right here that would have fallen on one of you had you stepped on the tile.
Guess he'll shrug his shoulders and get to work trying to clear it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm
This is
wrong.
Sorry?
Rocks fall on the entire hallway.
Oh, rip.
Give me 1 second. And that will do. Give me a reflex save.
Save. Oh,
That's a pass. So you will
Sweet.
take
like dodge out of the way, kind of.
half of that. You will take half of 8 damage, or take half damage, as you
Huh.
get kind of glancing blows from a couple of chunks of rock. And I'm going to rephrase that. The hallway is not blocked. It's just littered with...
Difficult terrain, I guess.
Yeah, it would be difficult terrain. Yep.
Cool. Well, I didn't need to. Get rid of it.
Drink from the chalice.
I don't want to hit
Thirsty
that.
lizard.
Can we start chanting chug, chug, chug every time you get the chalice out?
Totally should have.
Imbibe.
That is a lot more syllables.
Yep. Incorrect
feel
is
like that-
confused by the abundance of syllables in that sentence.
I feel like it
Or
would
rather
be
common.
entertaining to hear a bunch of drunk people try to chant imbibe, imbibe, imbibe.
See, sounds a bit culty. Not gonna lie.
One
Be
of
like for a
us.
cup of blood.
One of us. Okay, so you open the door. This door, despite the sound effect that just played, it glides open smoothly. And it reveals a long room. There are 2 stone statues of priests in each of the west corners, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands palm up to the east. In front of the statue, there's a stone altar holding 9 golden coins. A voice booms out from the statue as the door opens. In my hands I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments, and receive my blessing.
Weird.
Is that
Hmm.
like a torch thing next to Ninkra?
Is that a torch thing next to Ninkarok?
Yeah, it looks like a thing that he can light, maybe.
sure I have
Judgment.
Like
here.
it's a torch holder
Oh,
sort of thing.
a sconce. Yes.
Yeah.
There is a sconce there on the map, so why not?
He will attempt to light it with his torch.
Yeah, sure. We'll give you some light sources. Boop. You light some
Okay.
torches.
He thinks that's mood better.
Mood lighting.
Yep.
Down, chicka, bow, wow, bow, ba, down,
I'm
chicka,
gonna,
bow,
like,
chicka, bow, wow,
scratch.
bow, ba, down.
Scratch Mooney behind the ears. I'm like,
How many coins are there?
There's a few.
There are 9 coins.
I'm gonna
One's
scratch
not
Mooney
worth
behind
as
the
much
ears. I'm
water.
like, Mooney, sniff out the
One of them's an
the
imposter.
expensive coin. Sniff out the expensive coin. Go Mooney. What can I roll on Mooney for him to try and find the right coin with? What could I
None. He explodes.
The coins all look the same.
I think
Yes, they all look the same.
this is one of those. It's a scale. I'm assuming the 2 hands.
Yeah.
You have chosen
we
poorly.
We have to find the most expensive one, wasn't it?
No, the
One that's wrong.
imposter
Oh,
With only 2 guesses.
in
Well,
2
oh yeah.
tries.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So Mooney, find me the weird smelly coin, the broken one, the fake one.
Uh,
What type of
I
check?
think if we
like, roll?
take 3 coins and put them in each hand, then it should judge one of the hands, or it judges neither. In which case, the odd one out is in the 3 coins that we didn't measure, and then we do that again with 1 coin each.
We only get 2 attempts though.
Yeah, that's 2 attempts.
Yeah, but if you split them in by 3,
Yeah, so there's 9 total. So there's 3 in each hand, so that's 6, and then there's 3 left over. And if the scales can't tell the difference, then you know it's the 3 you don't have on the scale. Look, I have my own scale. I have a merchant scale. I just use that.
yeah, it's important.
yeah, but I don't like. What happens if your scale doesn't do anything? Is that one?
Well, I don't think that'd count as judgments, right? How would they know?
Because you're not putting it on the statue. You're putting it on. You know, like
So if you put one in each hand and one on the altar, and the one on the altar is the one that's there, does that still count as our second guess, even though it's not in his hand?
Yeah, I don't.
I think so. The way it works is you can use his hands as a scale twice. And at some point, you have to declare which of the coins is the fake coin.
We
So
feed
if-
the fake one into his mouth.
Sure, it's like Zoltan.
Okay. Well, in which
His
case,
mouth is open and he says, "Welcome to the Carnival of Values," and you have to give him the correct coin.
Fantastic.
I just
Sorry.
worked an arcade not that long ago.
I don't know why,
Fucking
but that
Well,
Bioshock
so
reference is
maybe-
stuck in
maybe
my
we
head
could-
for life.
Maybe we could try and use your scales if you've got scales there, Phelan. Mooney, pick me the coin. I know you can find it. Find me the coin. I'm gonna scratch Mooney and make him sniff out for the coin. I want him to pick up a coin.
Mooney goes over, sniffs around, and picks a coin up and brings it over.
I got a good feeling, Phelan. I reckon this is one. Mooney's never wrong. He's got really high perception.
All right, can I use my scale to?
So are you just going to weigh all the coins against each other, basically?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. In the interest of not making this ridiculous, after a couple minutes of going through the coins, you are able to ascertain that, yes, one of them is absolutely lighter than all of the others.
Nice, we found
And
it.
that doesn't require a check because you're just weighing coins against each other.
Also, like, what is
Next
the
day.
likelihood of someone carrying merchant scales on them except for Sneebs? Like, seriously?
Hey, if somebody comes up with a valid solution that completely short circuits a puzzle, I don't care. That's fine.
I had to open his infantry to check, and he has merchant scales. This makes me laugh.
Oh no, I believe he has them because he's a merchant. That's his thing.
Yeah. I just didn't think anyone would bring merchant scales on an adventure. That's
Literally, no one else would.
What if we
No.
need to trade? How will we know?
It's because, you know why? It's because the beginner box is designed to be run with pre-generated characters, and therefore none of the pre-gens have merchant scales, so they didn't have to plan for that.
Although oddly, one of them was a
was a merchant, wasn't it? Or
was a
something.
merchant.
Look, I'm pretty sure we knew the solution either way.
You figured out one of them is lighter than the others.
Yeah, all right. Well, we give it to him or declare this is the fake.
That's fun. Oh, okay, they did do it. What is that color? I've never seen that color before. So as you present the light coin, I have to look at a wall real quick. Doop 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 boo. Okay. Really? There we go. There's kind of the statue intones, "My vault is to the north," and I think Ninkarak, you're the furthest north. You notice in the wall right here, what previously looked like a wall now is quite obviously a door that can be opened. There's also a door to the north of the hallway here.
Brett pops it open.
Ooh, wow. Some intense sound from the
Friendly.
door. So in this room, you find... Not sure what you can see. Before you try to move north, let me just double check a few things. So the description of the room, it contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of a key. That's kind of over here. And behind the behind the chest, or I'm going to say in the same space as the chest, is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that looks like the inner workings of some unseen device. There is a chest.
I'm gonna yell down the corridor because I'm behind. I'm like looking through Ninkrak's legs and go to, "Hey, Broran, there's a weird device here. Come have a look."
Okay. And then, Ninkrak, as you come in, so you're standing just south of a wall, and it has lots of tiny holes in it that you can use to look into the room to the north of you. So you can kind of observe the room to the north from within this room.
He will do so. Does he see anything unusual? Or do you want me to roll a...
No, so on the far side...
How small are how small are those holes in the wall?
Smaller than you.
I'm gonna like literally pressure you so bad with a 7-inch character.
Okay, sorry, this is one of those where... 1,
I've
2, 3.
installed Crimsafe on all of the
Yes,
possibilities.
Why?
There is fine mesh on everything in the world as of this moment.
Yes.
Mosquito netting covers every surface.
Well, I have to complain to whoever made this because it is missing things. And that is frustrating. Okay, there we go. So, Ninkarak, you can hear a quiet conversation. It is in a language that... Are your languages accurate on your character sheet?
Yeah, there should be. In a common
So
and a
it's
Roxy.
Common and Orexia. Okay. So you can hear a couple of creatures talking in the room beyond. You can't see them. The room beyond has a couple of big pillars in it, but I think it's kind of tough to make out. You can kind of see a couple pillars and a big floor. You can hear some conversation coming from the room, but you cannot hear who is speaking, and you cannot understand the language that the speakers are using.
Like gesture towards the others and see if they can understand it.
Sure, Brown will take a listen.
I understand Draconic, Etherean, and Fey.
I think you make out a couple of phrases, Dusty, in Draconic. The snippets that you hear reference the boss's new pet and another creature saying the town above. And then the conversation dies down.
I'm just gonna quickly fly around, touch everyone, and convey what I heard, so I don't have to talk telepathically to them, and say it sounds like more like kobolds from earlier.
Oh, goody. Brown's gonna carefully check the chest for any hazards.
Give me a perception check.
As soon as I find it, sure. Initiative there is. Hey, that time I rolled better.
So as you look at the...
Holy mackerel.
You're pretty sure the chest itself is safe. As you look at all the contraptions around the chest, around the chest, that's a word.
Oh god, it's a trestle. Watch out.
Oh no, there's a gazebo on top of the hill. What do you do?
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. It's a massive creature and it's got a lot of things and all that.
Why is this doing this? Okay. Sorry, I'm just record keeping something. But one other thing that you do notice is that there is a lever protruding from the back of the mechanisms around the chest.
I will quietly mention that to the others.
And it is...
I
Sorry, it
assume
is...
there's no indication of what it does.
Well, it is labeled.
Oh.
And it is currently in the position that says disarmed. And if you move it up, it will change to the active position.
Okay. I mentioned that to the group, that it looks like this could be used to armor trap somewhere, or arm a hazard or something like that. And the chest itself looks like there are no hazards on it, so Brown will try and open the chest.
While he's
Grapple
like,
help.
while he's opening the chest, I'm gonna walk up behind Mooney and just touch his leg, Browan's leg, and go, "What about the mechanism thing, the other thing? You reckon that's the trap? It arms, or is that like? I wonder what it is."
It's probably related to whatever the levers does, would be my guess, but that's a guess.
So inside the chest, as you guys open it, I guess somebody open an inventory to put some stuff in. There's some money inside of it. 214 copper, 22 silver and 3 gold. Plus, go ahead.
Is somebody already on that for the party loot, or should
Yeah. So sorry, what was it?
But I can't see it. Yeah.
Can't add anything to the party loot.
No, you have to drag stuff into it.
Uh,
The loot stuff into it.
Oh, does this actually have a? Hold on, let me. Oh, cool. Let me. There we go. There's the chest. So it has the money I just mentioned. There's a scroll of magic missile and an
Yes.
emerald.
Croc might steal that scroll.
certainly not going to be valuable to Browon.
Yes. I
But
think
like,
that's like Ninkrok's only thing is that he gets to use scrolls at the same level as his cast level, which I suppose at this point doesn't matter. But yeah.
as Ninkarak's like lifting up stuff, I see the emerald and I like fly over and grab it.
Oh, from the party loot.
No, like
Right, dumped it.
it's party loot's on all of us. That's how I see it. It's just sort of
Yeah.
it's just shared between. It's stored in that. Like we all have to store it and carry it, right? So like it's just shared between going anywhere. Still in party loot. It's the size of me. So I'm just like, ooh, shiny.
Do we want to push the lever to activate, or do we want to leave it disarmed?
I think we give it a shot.
If you're doing that, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, Ninkrok will just stand next to the lever.
I'm just
Doesn't
flying.
give a
I'm
shit.
still just at the back trying to peer in the room.
As I go past Thalen, I was gonna like telepathically like communicate what's like everything that's happened in the room if you didn't see properly.
Garthius, did you want to stick around in the room or?
Or Dusty, we should.
Wander's going to get a copy.
Oh, I'll wait. But like, yeah, when Ninkrok will get ready to pull the
I
lever
assume
in.
as soon as I walked out, Agarthia sort of walked out as well.
I'm gonna grab a drink while she gets coffee then, and we'll move forward as soon as we're both back.
Okay.
What does it take to use scrolls anyway?
Usually if you're a caster or well, thaumaturge, I suppose.
So I could technically use spells for being a caster. A scroll.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to.
It would have to be the right
The right school.
yeah,
Yeah.
the casting skill for your character, right?
I think,
So
yeah,
so it'd have to be primal.
arcane, I'm guessing. Oh, right, his primal.
I'm primal.
Yeah, so you could only use primal scrolls. Although, didn't you say you had trick
Yeah, if you have trick item, then you should be able to use anything.
trick item? So if you have trick item and you have the Arcana skill, you could use your Arcana skill to try and use the magic item, even though you don't cast Arcana spells.
I
You examine
returneth.
this item you normally couldn't use, and you fool it to activate temporary. For example, you might allow a fighter to cast a spell from a wand, or allow a wizard to cast a spell that's not in its arcane scroll.
Yeah, so that's match is good.
Do you attempt a check using the matching item magic position, or
Yeah.
magic position spell on trying to cast?
Yeah, so if it was an Arcana item that you were trying to trick, you would have to use the Arcana skill to.
Yep. So Arcana for Arcana, Nature for Primal, Occultism for Occult, Religion
Cool.
for Divine, and for
Occultism.
Occult.
Occultism. Occult.
When I investigate the mystic magics of the beyond, I always roll Arcany.
Arcane is pretty good.
I use alchemy.
But you can't
Oh,
shortchange
yeah.
the value of religion.
Praise Jeebus.
So I guess the consensus was we're going to pull the lever. And
Yeah,
move
just
it
in case
to
anything
after.
bad was going to happen, Ninkrok was going to.
Okay. So you pull the lever, and there is a slight reverberation, just a very faint clunk as you pull it. And it is in the activated state.
As I hear the clunk, I'm like, are you guys alive in there?
Not exploded. He will open the door.
As Ninkrak walks out, my dog like nibbles at his foot.
Ninkrok will pick him up.
Okay, so you open the door, and it opens with a rather loud creaking sound, revealing a large chamber beyond that looks like an audience hall.
I'll chamber.
I think that's about what you can make out from where you're at. Just looking at all the lighting. Boop, boop. Before you move
There's
too
a
much,
lot in
give me
there.
a second.
Yep, no, I'll stop.
As they
Yeah.
walk in there as well, I want to do something.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah. Like,
Splish.
just, well, you said wait, so I'm gonna wait till like you grab whatever, so I can try something.
Yeah, I think with the creaking of the door, I'm also going to have everybody in just 1 second. What state are we in? There we go. Okay, let me grab everybody. Do this. Go here. Get rid of that. And get rid of... Okay, I think we're good. Why are you all... What just happened?
Why are we
So-
what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. There we go.
That? Is that what
I'm
you're talking about?
extremely worried about it.
Are you talking about that or that?
No,
Am I
I'm
just-
I'm not talking about anything that you would notice. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Can,
Oh, I better go back
Oh, I
to where
got
I
it.
was then.
so I have a
Do you want me to
question.
go back? Sorry.
You're fine where you are, Ninkarag.
The
Oh yeah, 4.
how does hiding work
And
if
I'll
you have a
roll the
light
first.
source in your hand?
How does hiding work if you have a light source in your hand?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Basically it doesn't.
Okay.
At least at this level. There are abilities at much higher level that can let you do some stupid stuff, but we are nowhere near that.
What, level
I'm-
1? I mean, it's
Oh,
only 19
actually,
away.
so actually, to answer your question, Brian, if no enemy knows you're there and you're not seen, you are considered hidden at all times. So if no one knows that that's you, then you're hidden. But if you walk out in the open, in an open space, in a light source, then you're hiding. You can, in the hidden state, go straight into sneaking, and then you can move up half your speed at sneaking.
Does the group have any other light sources besides Rowan's
Me.
lantern?
I've got
Ninkrok had his
I've
torch
got a
out.
torch. I've got a torch out as well. Yeah.
Okay. Then
And he
Rowan's
just
gonna,
walked in through the front door, so he wasn't sneaking.
Yeah.
There's also some light in this room. There
Rowan's
is
gonna cut. Oh, well, I guess I'll do it in my turn.
let
If
me
you can sneak from cover to cover, even in the open, the creatures can try to see you, but generally wise rolls. It's very very weird. Stealthing rules is very annoying early on.
I just posted a link that I put some sheets in, and so the statuses from I'll just run through it real quick. So there's
When you-
observed, which means somebody knows they see you and they know where you are. Hidden is they know where you are, but they can't see you for some reason. Undetected means the observer doesn't know your location and but they know that something is there. Unnoticed is basically one step above completely hidden. So, like, unnoticed is when somebody could possibly see you. Hidden is when you're basically completely imperceptible. And that link I sent kind of color codes these. So, observed is
Where did you send this link? I'm
in.
confused.
Oh, did I send it straight to Forged? Give me 1 second.
You did.
Okay, let me send it to everybody because I found a bunch of cool rules helpers for the game. And so I
Yeah,
put them
I got the Pathfinder book open. Being
here.
stealthy. If you want to sneak
Here.
around creatures that can't see you, combination of hide and sneak. So
Go check Saturday Team. I just posted a link to my silly webpage that I have. That link has the perception. It has a perception diagram. It has a cheat sheet for like most of the actions you could normally ever take in any situation. And it also has a list of all the conditions in the game and what they do.
So basically, yeah. Well, what this thing's saying, like, first you hide. So you hide somewhere where you can't be seen. The creatures know you're hidden there because like there's nowhere for you to go. Then you can attempt to sneak if you can do so without being seen. Like, there's skills and feats that let you move in open spaces without being seen later. But yeah, once you've snuck away from the last location, then they have you're hidden. They don't know what. So you're not hidden. You're undetected. They don't know where you are. But obviously, as soon as you strike or hit someone, then you obviously go back to they know you're there again.
So, like right now, Brawin, your state would be undetected, right? Like
Okay.
you're in a different room. They don't know you're there. They can't see you. There's no evidence. If you were to carry a torch into the room beyond, you would probably either be hidden by cover or observed if you're carrying a torch, right?
Okay.
And also, I generally try to also use a little bit of common sense to all of this because this is, I think, one of the parts of Pathfinder where using a modicum of common sense makes sense. Like if you were behind one pillar and dashed across the room to another pillar, they would absolutely know you had done the dash, but they couldn't see you behind the other pillar, so you'd be hidden again, but you'd have to like do something to drop lower in the perception chart. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, there are, like I said, as we get to higher levels, ways to basically kind of break certain parts of this, but I don't think we're anywhere near that right now. Yeah.
So with the group having multiple torches, probably Brawlin's going to put away this lantern. Is probably going to be it, but I'll do it as part of my actions. So
Okay. So where are we? Thalen. I'll also note that I don't think any of you notice any hostiles right now. Although I think you all know that there are some creatures in this room, but you cannot see any of them.
Just as we roll initiative, like my hair stands up on the back of my head, and then I fluff up, and this bit of dust pops out. Success. Woohoo! It's not a critical. No.
Alrighty. So are we trying to sneak as a group right now?
No. We're just like I think a rogue was trying to get some head around low level rules. So.
yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't played
very high
Pathfinder
level.
before.
Just Pathfinder actually, unlike many other systems, has pretty detailed rules about different levels of observation. So it is worth kind of talking through them once. But generally speaking, if you start combat and you're not already actively hiding, you're just going to default to whatever position. Like I'm just going to figure out whatever condition you go into. You can try to sneak or hide. Those are both actions you can take.
Mhm.
Sneak is more of an out of combat action in a lot of cases. Hide would be the in combat action where you're trying to
Well, the
do a hide.
so the hide is to initially conceal yourself out of view, and then sneak is trying to move from a location to location without being seen. So
Yeah.
like you would sneak along a wall where it's dark because the lights are in the middle of the room. But the problem is you only sneak up to half your speed at the start. Later on, you'll get perks where you can sneak up to like your full stride speed. But if you like yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Anyway,
So anyway, Thalen,
it was very hard to get some of the sneaking stuff done early on until I got some other skills.
Well, I'll have a little sneak. Just to get to that pillar there. I can
Just
Okay.
little
slip past
sneaky.
incorrect.
Then can you roll me a stealth check so I know what your stealth rating is? Actually, no, I rolls your stealth check. Haha.
Yes.
Um,
You've forgotten it already.
Oh,
You have to
no,
do it.
I corrected it mid sentence. So the way this
Forgot.
works, Schneebs, is there are some checks in the game that I roll for you blind.
Right.
Sneak or stealth is one of these, right? Because the assumption that your character would have is that you're sneaking. But what
Yep.
you don't actually know is how good you are at it. So I roll
I'm
that.
so hidden that I don't even know
Yeah.
how hidden I am.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll your stealth. And I've got a number for that now. So now I know what your stealth roll is against anybody else's perception. So now I know how sneaky you are, but I think for a character, the best assumption, or for you guys as players, the best assumption is your character thinks they're sneaky and sneaking. That to me makes the most sense. But yeah, so you sneak up to that pillar. You can, so that's I think 2 actions, right? Sneak is 1 action. You move half your speed, so that's 1 action. There is a torch on the wall furthest from you, or to the north, lighting up parts of this room. As you come in to the room, you do not see anything in particular. So that's 1 action. What would you like to do next?
Just trying to figure out what
I
component
accidentally
gonna
clicked on your
use.
weapon. I'm sorry. Delete that. Delete it. I can
I just ray of frost the light.
Okay,
keep in
cool.
mind you have a torch behind you. Ninkarak's like right on top of you with a torch, and I'm down the corridor with a
I thought he
torch.
put it out.
No. Browan put his torch up.
Yeah,
Ah.
just walk
Brawen
through
put
the
his
front door.
lantern down, yeah.
We'll be putting it out soon.
Your stealth is fully intact with nothing got eyesight on you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to say Ray of Frost just takes out that torch. It just gutters out as you blast
Yep.
it with...
That's my turn.
Okay, this is weird. Okay. Then we will go to... Oh, boop, begin encounter. Let's go to Dusty. It is your turn.
I'm gonna spend an action to make my dog get his 2 actions, so I can use.
Okay.
It's gonna go 40 feet.
So I am going to stop... Oh, sorry. I'm going to stop you mid-movement and then go from there. So I'm going to pull you back here. As you walk into the middle area of this room, it is going to kind of trigger from the tiles being walked on a trap. And it is going to cause a bunch of spears to shoot out at you and Mooney. Let me roll a die to see which one of you it is targeting. Odd is you, even is Mooney.
That was hidden.
So
Can't see.
there we go. Even, it is targeting Mooney. So I'm going to target Mooney. And I'm going to do the strike. So that is a 25, which will
Good
hit.
lord.
And it will hit for 6 damage, which
Puts
I
him
think
in the
that's...
dying state.
Yeah. Do familiars get dying?
Well, he does. He's got 4 dying states.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then, whoa.
As he runs forward,
Yep, so basically he gets skewered by a spear and
because
is
he was
lying
running it.
whimpering.
He's running at full tilt. I just go flying off as he just comes to a sliding. He slides along the ground, and I fall off into this square here. Momentum.
Yep. Carry on.
It's like, well,
Not a very good doggo, are you?
he's my mount.
He's a great doggo. He just ran headfirst into a spear.
A dog owner.
Oh, okay.
You got kebabbed.
Let's see here. What kind of vision do you have?
I
I've
hope you
got
have pet insurance.
Your premium is going to be fucking massive.
Sorry, doesn't one person have dark vision, or am I crazy?
I think
my
any of us
dog
did.
apparently does. He's got
Oh, well.
he's got scent 30.
Yeah.
30
Well,
feet.
it doesn't matter for him. Does anybody else have dark vision or low light vision?
We've all got low light.
I've got low light, but not
Yeah,
the
I
other one.
got low light as well.
Okay.
Bravo
Well,
has neither.
Yeah.
let's see
Big Croak
here.
is nothing either.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you're in a dark room, Mooney. Or Dusty.
I've got a torch on me.
Oh,
So
you do?
Yeah,
Do you use
I
it?
said it like 3 times. Yeah, it's in my right hand.
So
got a
that
dagger
gives
in
you
my
up
left.
there. So dim light, so low light vision. You can make out. You can barely make out. There's a couple of. You can make out 3 kobolds in the far side of this room.
Well, if I could make them out, do you want me to roll a check to see if I can hit them?
Trying to. Why are they? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to get them revealed in the initiative order. There, they should all show up in the initiative order now. Sorry, I'm playing with settings of the game that I usually don't play with as much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if you want to attack any of them, it would be a flat check to try and hit them.
Okay. What range is that? Out of curiosity.
The closest. Oh, I didn't want to burst. Gosh,
I might actually be doing a burst.
no, that was me. 30 feet. So the one kind. Why is this being such a pain in my butt? So the one up here is about 30 feet away. This one's 35 feet. The other one is further than that.
Target it there. Bing.
Fairy dust. What does this do? Sprinkle magic dust in the spell's area. Easier to trick. Attempt a will save. Okay. So let me do a will save on the top one. That is 17 against. So that's a success. And then this one will save. And that is also a success.
What the fucking rolls did they do?
Good,
No, you can't say
apparently.
Okay.
Well, it's my turn.
Okay. It is Browen's turn.
Okay. Did Browen hear the spears get fired?
Yes, everybody heard it. It was quite loud.
Okay.
You just heard you just hear a dog like.
So he's gonna go. His first action, he's gonna move in the wrong direction, and
Okay. Your lantern's off, right? Let me turn that
it
off.
will.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, it will be after my second action. Wow. So, is it interact to pull the lever to disarm the trap?
Oh, you want to go? Yes, that would be interact to disarm the trap.
So I'm basically gonna move, interact to disarm the trap, and interact to another interact to kill my lantern.
Okay. So move, interact. I'm going to put you here then, just to have you in range of the actual contraption. I think that's 3 actions.
Yep.
Nincroc, you are up.
Well, he would have heard roughly where the Dusty was shooting, right? Kind of.
I mean, you know, Dusty shot to the east.
Yeah. Well, we're 15 feet. Nope. Don't do that. 10. How much do I have? 24. Alright, it's not letting me go.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
probably
the
just
pillars.
colliding
Yeah.
with a wall.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah, so you can make out 3
Kobolds.
kobolds.
And
I think
now
you're-
that would be non-dim light anymore, surely.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
carrying a torch, so.
Yeah,
he's
so they are now. Well, I think 2 of them are revealed. The other one to the far, far west or far, far
I
east,
know
I
that
think,
there
is
is
still
one, but he doesn't-
dim. Yeah, it's there, but it's still dimly lit.
And he's just going to run straight up to that one.
Now it's fully lit.
Can I target that one? I can't. There we go. Alrighty, and he will try to bite it
Okay.
and roll a 1.
Oh, what did you do?
Ooh,
What did you do?
that's
Is that a bite considered unarmed? Or is it
I would consider that melee, probably.
melee?
I mean, it's
Melee?
either or. Do you want to be fatigued or off guard until your next turn?
For just 1 turn, is it?
No,
Fatigued is much
It's like
longer.
yeah, that's
until
horrifying.
a
for
full
that.
night rest.
Yeah, no, I'll take the off guard, thanks.
Okay, you're off guard until the end of your next turn. So that's what 2 actions, right?
No, because I used 2 to move there.
Okay,
So that's
Man.
my attack.
we're back at level 1. Sorry. It's
Just
okay.
back to my usual dice rolls.
Yeah,
Goodness.
let's see here. I have to read something real quick.
I'm trying to recover from the shock of watching this dog die right in front of me.
It's not dead. It's just dying.
Oh, it's just dying?
Yeah, it's whimpering quietly on the
fine then.
floor.
Do these look like traps that reset? Can I ask?
Not right
they-
now. That would be something you'd have to figure out on your turn if you wanted to, like,
Fair enough.
yeah. Because we're in combat, everything kind of takes some amount of actions. Okay, cool. So that's where those are. Okay. Oh God, I'm gonna have to look that up later, aren't I? Okay.
What are you
We
gonna
shall
look up?
see. Nothing. I'll look it up if it matters. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so who's going? This guy's going. This guy is going to move 1 space, target you, Ninkarok, and he is going to try and hit you with a spear. Sorry, I'm just getting my head around this. That will miss. And then he will try to stab you one more time. Which will also miss. So that was a very fruitful turn. Agathios, it is your turn. Kind of moving forward and get up behind the pillar. I think that moves us into like second move action.
I'm gonna give him a smack. I might use
Okay.
my hit twice thing.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
this sucks.
So the first one is unarmed. You can't attack another creature until the target is knocked out or the end of your next turn.
Oh, rip.
I think
You miss so badly that you're so angry that you have to kill that one.
or I think the way I'll narrate that is it's been a long time since you've actually been in a fight that scared you, so you kind of get a little frozen up in your actions. And then we'll go, because I think that's going to end your turn, right? I don't
Yeah,
think
that
there's
ends
much
my
else
turn.
to do.
You've got one more attack.
Oh, didn't I move twice?
No, she
so then I
moved
used that?
twice and did flurry of blows, and she
Flurry of
can't
blows.
attack.
Yeah, I
She can't
can't attack.
attack again.
That's not what
You can't
can't
attack.
another creature. You attack the same one.
Oh, yeah, you can attack the same one. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
attack the same one.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Oops.
target. You have to target the same creature until the end of your turn or next. Basically, it was.
Well,
A
didn't
9.
matter.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will move the next guy. He is going to come down. And he is going to attack Nin Karak with his spear. And we'll see if this does any better. That will hit for 5, and it will also get sneak attack because you're off guard. So the base damage will be... Oh, it's already going to be in here. Cool. It will do 7 damage in Karak. And then he will try to stab you one more time. Which will miss. I think that's a total of 7 damage in Karak.
Hellscream?
Okay, I'm just going to apply the damage to him.
It's weird. He's never
Okay.
gone AFK before.
That happens now and then. Let's see here. So then we're to my last kobold. He is going to use a particular ability, Hurried Retreat. He's adjacent to an enemy. He's going to stride away from them without triggering any reactions and get right in front of this door here. And then he will chuck a spear at Nin Karak. Which will hit.
I guess he's got no spear now.
But yeah, he's got no spear. So we'll apply the damage. And then... Okay. Let's see. Anything else? He can't really do anything else, so we're going to end the turn. Thalen, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Nin Karak is looking quite abused.
It's unfortunate. I'm struggling to move. Okay.
So
Yeah,
sometimes
so-
walls get in the way.
Yeah, like you can't move diagonally through the wall because it counts as like hitting the wall, but you can move diagonally in a square, so it's kind of weird. So you have to go around in an L shape.
Oh, so
Yeah,
actually,
because he can't
it's
go
not a
through
rule
walls.
thing. It's a okay.
Yeah, it's a map thing.
It's a map thing. It's not a rule thing. So
There are
you just count it moving diagonally, but like just have to move your
You just
character.
have to do it.
Yeah.
there are literally there's an image that's the map, and then walls get drawn on top of it, and sometimes it causes annoyances.
Yeah, we had this little like alleyway before we had to go through on a maze. It was a freaking AIDS.
Look, I'll
So
just
you that's
head
5.
into this green square. It's not
5.
5. Come on.
Yeah, you move diagonally.
You've moved 5 feet.
Oh, right.
You've moved
Yeah.
5
Oh, I
feet.
see. Yep.
5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna try and stay off of the same coloured stones. So Mooney was on.
25.
25.
So that's 30 movement.
Yeah.
So your normal speed is
25.
25. So that
I
would
had
be
to spend 2 actions.
2
That's-
actions to
that's-
move.
That's 25. 5, 10, 15, 25.
Oh, yeah, it is 25. Sorry.
Oh, hey. How good. All right.
Counting is hard, okay?
Well, I'll deploy the spell strike in that case.
The spell strike.
Viral missiles.
So I've hit the button twice. How good. And it will be. You know what? It's produce flame.
Okay.
Oh, someone's
Whoa.
stealing all the good rolls.
Critical hit.
Damn. What kind of damage does your weapon do? Rapier?
Piercing.
Okay. Roll your damage real quick. Let's just see what your critical damage is.
Right.
If you hit the critical button, that should pop it out. I'm just curious if it even survives the critical.
It's gonna
Probably
take-
won't. It's
Nope. It does not survive the critical damage. I guess I should.
You just stab right through the middle of it, and it just pops into like flame, consumes the little
Yep.
kobold.
Now you have to attack the same target with spell strike, right? Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
It's fine. The
And then
spell
I
is,
guess I'm gonna assume, just for future reference, that between combats, spell strike will get recharged. In combat, you have to spend an action to refocus it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna assume between combats, I'm not gonna track that because I'm assuming you're just gonna while you're walking
spend
down a
the
hall.
action to do it.
Yeah. That seems silly to do otherwise. But yeah, just establishing things now in case it comes up later.
Yeah.
So that one is dead. So that is 3 actions. So I think you're done, right?
Yep.
Dusty, you are up as you collect yourself from the ground. Oh, you already did that. But yeah.
Yeah. What's the range?
I probably should have made you make a reflex save to see if you felt prone or not, but who cares?
What is the range on that?
You have to
30
do the
feet.
2 action version to get 30 feet of range.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll
I
get
range.
'em. So
Or
it's
the 3 foot and do it in burst. If you do it in burst, you get your dog covered as well, right?
Oh, they
yeah.
will. Yeah, and I won't hit any kobolds because they're outside the 30-foot range.
Well, the one to the south is at full health. The one to the north is dead. Because
But it is
generally,
8 less healing.
generally speaking, I consider NPCs dead unless otherwise noted.
Do I want to heal Nincrack for more, or do I want to heal Nincrack and Mooney? Well, I probably should heal him because is it at the start of the turn you have to do a death check? Or is it at the end of the turn? To recover?
It is your turn basically.
Yeah, but his turn is the same as my turn. So
Yeah,
is it
so-
the start of
you started going, so I would resolve you first. I don't know. It would be however you declare you're doing it on a given turn. So since you've already said you're going to do heal, I would say you're doing the heal before anything happens with Mooney. I mean, technically.
cool.
So.
Alright, fair enough. I will roll healing. Sweet.
So you're doing the 2 version or the 3 version?
3 version heal, Nincrack, and Mooney.
Okay. Don't bother with the emanation. Just give me the roll damage healing. So 7 hit points to Ninkarak. And Mooney gets 7 hit points, which will bring Mooney to full. Mooney is still technically prone. So it's
also wounded 1, right?
Yeah, wounded 1. Let's see if it did that. They don't have a wounded value for familiars. So I'm just going to leave dying at 1. If it matters.
Until he dies or rests, or like until he rests, or
I think resting is what gets rid of dying values.
all right, cool. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Let me just double check. Well, okay. Technically, dying resets to 0. But if he has wounded, it would increase. So I think for Mooney, it probably makes sense to just leave dying wherever it was at.
Because that will count as wounded.
Yeah, that'll track it most of the time.
Well, it means that it's going to be very hard for him to die if he doesn't have a wounded status.
Well, no, he's already got dying 1 right now. So I'm just going to leave it there.
If it reset to 0, then he'll have dying 1 again. Like dying 0 again, you know what I mean? So.
Well, no, next time that he would go to dying, he would go to dying 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, but that's because that's how wounded works. But if he didn't have wounded, that wouldn't work like that. He would go back to dying 1 again when he was down, and then he would go back to dying 1 again.
What I'm saying is I'm just letting the dying value carry forward, so we don't have to track wounded.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It should have wounded on there. It doesn't make any sense.
It's nobody's programmed it because I'm sure it's low down the tier of things that people are doing for free. Maybe I'll go submit a feature request. So that ends your turn, Browen. You are up.
So when I put the lantern out, would that also count for stowing it, or do I need to do that?
I don't care. Sure, you can put it in there.
Okay. So for his first action, he's going to draw an offhand dagger.
Okay.
Dude. And somewhere around here is dagger.
Funny thing is, offhand
he's
weapons
going
and main hand weapons count as the same thing.
He's going to stride. So that's his second action.
Okay.
And then he's going to sneak behind the pillar for his third.
Okay, let me do that thing.
Gonna end up there.
Gotcha. And that will take. Why am I trying to? Okay. Ninkarak, you are up.
Righty.
Did you catch all the damage you took in the healing?
Sure did.
Okay. The one to the north of you is dead.
Cool.
I screwed up and deleted it instead of whatever, so it's there, but it's dead.
You should be off guard anymore, right?
First swing is a miss. Second one is a hit.
Holy shit, I hit something in 2 combats.
So that will be 8 damage. And you just kill that one with that hit.
Cool.
Or
I'm gonna throw my hammer at the last one.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
I'll
threw
throw
a
for
spear.
shit.
He threw a spear at you, so
Does that have a thrown attack value?
No. It's had a massive penalty, but it's a
It man-
natural 20,
minus-
so it doesn't matter.
that was a -10 penalty.
Well, I guess it hits with a critical. Let's see.
That crit or just normal damage?
So you rolled a 16 with a,
Yeah, 'cause it was a -10.
but it was a
So-
-10, so that'd be a 6, right?
No, it already encountered the -10.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can't roll that. So it's
Oh, it did. So
Yeah,
you
that
rolled a
result.
16 with a 20. Sorry, a 16 would be a normal hit.
So it's a crit.
It's
Yeah,
crit.
it's
Yeah.
a crit.
Sorry, it's just confusing math for me. 24. Okay,
Oh
let's
my
apply
God.
that damage. And then this is a. What kind of damage is that? Bludgeoning?
He's also knocked
knocked
prone.
prone. Okay. Your hammer flies into him and knocks him prone. He is not dead. And I think that is the end of your. Wait,
Yep.
is that the end of your turn? No.
Was it?
1, 2. You attacked once and killed him, and
You
but you
missed.
missed the first one.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I
3
missed the first
attacks. Agathios, you're up. Sorry.
I don't believe it's freaking
So-
over 24 health. That's insane.
As you pass through this, hold on. Agathios, as you pass through that space, you trigger a snare that had been placed there. I need you to make a reflex save. The DC is 17. And that is a success. So then you will take it's a spiky snare that kind of activates as you slither across it, and it would normally do that much damage, but you will take half of it as you travel through that square. And then carry on with your turn.
I'm gonna do the smacking thing, the double hit.
Okay. First attack will miss, and the second attack will hit because this kobold is lying on the floor for 6 damage, and it is dead. I'm going to end that, and then let me rather quickly give you guys the experience for that encounter. Why are all of the pre-mades showing up? It's pissing me off. Let's see here. I have to award that plus. Okay. There we go. And you guys are out of combat.
This is fantastic. The kobolds are all dead. And the cute little dog lives.
Yay! Mooney's alive.
I'm gonna fly down on his saddle and land on him, and then like mush his little his little thing. And
He
get up.
tries. He's gonna find the kobold that hurt him the most and then pull its head off.
That
Got
is.
smacked with a trap.
Well, which one did hurt you the most? They
It
all
was,
hurt you.
It was. I think it was one that that stabbed him front on, which was the one that then also ran back and threw a spear at him. Or the one, the
I
trap
didn't notice I have a
master.
spear in my inventory.
So, Brawlin's going to look for more snares.
Give me a perception check. So you find the snares as you look were set up north and south of the one that Agathios triggered.
We have
Okay,
a
he's going
problem.
to try and disarm him.
What's
Sure.
the problem, Dusty?
I think you just do so, Brown. Now that you know where they are, you're able to disable them.
Okay.
So how many wounding conditions would it take before it'd be 4? 3 wounding conditions. Yep.
Yeah, 3 wounded conditions would. Well, I'll just explain this for people, mostly Schneebs, I think. But
I know how wounded works.
Oh, you know how it works.
Except-
Okay.
I assume you get rid of it when you long rest.
So no. Well,
It's
yes.
currently on my dog, so you can mouse over it.
But I know how it works, and
Okay,
it gives
cool.
you extra failures on your death saves when you do.
Yeah, it just automatically increments your dying condition by however many wounded you have, and then when you get to wounded 4, for most characters, that's just you're done. You're dead. Bye.
So the wounding condition ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you using treat wounds, or if you are restored to full hit points by any means and rest for. So as long as you rest for 10 minutes, lose the wounding. That's what it says. Read it. It's on my dog right now.
Huh.
The wounding condition.
If you are fully healed and then rest. Okay.
Yeah, for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes of downtime.
So take the 10 minutes.
Or if anybody treats wounds.
Yeah, but treating wounds
Fantastic.
takes 10 minutes anyway.
Oh, I see.
And so it's like
And-
it's one of.
At lower level, you can fail.
Speaking
Well,
of,
you can always fail, but
Yeah.
So my dog's gonna lick itself and rest up for 10 minutes while Ninkrak is healing his.
it's trying to anyway. Oh, there you go.
Since my dog's at full HP, gonna drop the wounding condition.
Yeah. This is on right click on that little. Yeah, there you go.
This dog's gonna be hard to kill. I'm gonna use it like a reckless piece of thing it is.
So are there
So I
more spear traps in this room, or
I think
Brawlin
so.
just took out 2 more. Oh, sorry, no, spear traps, you said. So Brawlin said when he heard the spear go off, he disabled the trap. Or pulled the thing back to disarm, figuring that was probably the spears.
Could have disabled
I
it
see.
sooner, bro. And my dog just took a spear to the face.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I guess we could have baited the kobolds into it.
That
Well, except we didn't know where it was until we hit
Yeah.
Agathias is going to rifle through
Which
the
would be even
kobold's
greater
little
wisdom.
bag.
Well,
See if he's got anything good.
while we're resting up and things, I'm just gonna turn to Braun. It's like, what do you call a party of rogues?
Party of what?
Party of rogues.
A thieves guild?
And then he's like, a sneak party. A surprise party.
Damn it.
everybody
Right.
takes 2 psychic damage.
I'll record
Your
that.
your jokes are going to slowly kill the party. Let's see here. Can you actually loot the kobolds if you click on them, Agathios?
I can see the stuff he's got, but
You should be
do
able
I
to.
just click on them?
You just
or-
you would just drag it to an inventory.
Agartheos like looting through his goods. I'm like, hey, there's a trap kit in there.
I'm healing you for 3. Or rather, I'm offering you the chalice, Agartheos.
And actually, Agathios, the one to the east of you is missing one item. So let me make that real quick. Treasure, sure. Let me. So I'm gonna call it a copper chain necklace. So as you're looting that kobold, it also has a copper chain with a cracked piece of a large eggshell on it. The shell is ivory in color with green veins running through it. It's about 3 inches across, but you can surmise from the chunk of egg that it was a massive egg, like probably 2 feet wide from the actual egg itself that this little piece of eggshell came from.
Copper, you say?
Anybody figuring out what type of
You did
creature
think you
that
had-
might be from the
You did-
shell fragment?
You just see a little ching sound from the
Pupils turn into dollar signs.
as the Thalen just like starts heading over. Copper. As Agartheos is rummaging through that, and like obviously said, "Hey, there's a trap kit there. That's pretty expensive." And then noticing the shell, like, I heard these guys talking about a pet. They might have something nasty that's hatched or something. Can we do? Can I do like a nature check or something to? So I'm trained in it to identify what the egg belongs to, like Browan said. Browan might be better than it. Oh, he's the same. But he's untrained.
Give me 1 second. Where are you?
So is this a partial eggshell we're looking at?
Yeah. Okay, I've got a. Okay, I have got a DC. So if you want to do a nature check, go ahead and roll it.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Well, look at you. Somehow you think that this eggshell probably is from a green dragon egg.
What makes even more sense that I identify it? I'm a dragon myself.
How have I had multiple players who have characters that think they're dragons when they're not?
Look what a Draxi is. A Draxi is that's why I have a tail and wings.
Yeah, but you're a Draxi, not a dragon. There's a difference. You're basically a
Yes.
kobold. You think you're a dragon, but you're not.
I am a dragon.
Nincrack bonks you on the head with a torch. You're not dragon.
Dusty's a legend in his own mind.
Okay.
Think of the like they normally look like the it's a lady who joins the army and pretends to be a guy. Milan, yeah, that little red dragon. That's what basically a Draxi is.
Mushu?
Yeah. Is that it? The little
That's
Mushu
his
the
name,
dragon?
isn't it? Pretty sure.
You're Eddie Murphy?
Which girl that joins the army are you talking about? Because there's quite a few stories like that.
They mean Disney's Mulan.
Oh, Mulan. Okay.
Draxi. a mischievous dragon sprite.
So you're going to
Drax
get
is a
arrested
mighty
for
fairy dragon.
propositioning a hooker?
So
Okay, sounds good.
Either way, the law states that Adraxi is a dragon, so I am a dragon.
and you can believe that as much as you want to, but no one else will.
There we go.
Okay, are you guys done looting corpses and whatnot, or are you gonna clear them out?
Well, what's the worth of the copper chain necklace? It's got 0 value on it.
Until you can give it to somebody to ascertain, I think it is unknown how much it is or is not worth.
All right. Well,
Can I try and
I'll-
appraise it? I have mercantile law.
Oh my god, it's worth 10 copper.
Yes!
I'm gonna like throw it to I'm gonna throw it into Thalen, thinking it's worthless because I can't distinguish its value because it looks like a pile of crap. And then there we go, drop it to. I can't drop it in the Thalen inventory. Oh, I'll drag it into mine.
Hey, are you vulnerable to cold steel?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it should be. Fail.
Oh,
it doesn't say it's. Guess
I
not.
don't know. I do not know. Let
Is
me
that
go
a
to
thing in
Eurolab.
Pathfinder?
It's in Pathfinder 1, yes.
Pretty sure it's just for PC's sake.
Cold
Like
iron's
you
still
wouldn't
a
have
thing
it.
in Pathfinder 2.
Sorry?
Cold iron's still a thing in Pathfinder 2, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Not
more
against
for
not
the
against
FPS.
PCs though.
I don't think it's against PCs because in Pathfinder 1, I don't think there was many.
Even in 5e, like Centaurs were Fey, they did get.
Don't try to generalize from 5e to Pathfinder. You're just gonna hurt your head.
Fair enough.
No, I'm like seriously, you're just gonna hurt yourself. It's gonna cause mental damage or maybe emotional damage. No, I'm serious. Like, if you try, it's
Yeah. It's,
there's design intent in Pathfinder. In 5e, it's like the story behind how 5e came to be is wild.
I don't see anywhere where I would have weaknesses. So I
Okay, fair enough. I was just curious.
don't.
Like
No,
you're
I'm Fey and I'm a little dragon, so like it would make sense that I'd have their weaknesses because that's what the
Well,
weaknesses they
dragons
normally
aren't weak to that.
Fae are weak to
have.
cold iron,
Fey-
but
Fey-
yeah.
Yeah, dragons don't really have weaknesses usually, unless it's like an evil dragon. And then we can do it.
Anyway, are you guys done looting corpses, or are you?
Yep. I cut the head off one
Yep.
of the kobolds, and that's about it.
Okay, cool. So the room you're in, there's a stairwell going down, and that's about the only other feature in this room worth calling out. I'm gonna move you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put you in a position that makes my life easy. So I can do this.
Boss room.
Anyway, how do I give? How do I? Do you know how to open the party loot? Use guys. There's the copper chain necklace for you.
How are you
Thalen.
from New Jersey?
What?
You said use guys.
Yeah, I'm talking to Browan and Phelan at the same time.
Well,
So I'm gonna
Rowan
give
didn't
Browan.
get me.
Can't
I'm
you
gonna
just
give
drag things into
Browan-
the stash?
Yeah, it's in the party stash. So the copper chain necklace is in the party stash for you, and Browan, there's a spike trap kit that's worth 3 gold that is in there that I think you might be able to use.
Take
Why does
it,
it
I
sound
guess.
like a toilet in here?
What?
It's in consumables, which I think that'd be good for you.
So you have a fountain in your toilet?
Yeah, who doesn't?
All right, so I lives at
Fucking
Hogwarts, apparently.
bourgeois.
We
Yeah.
have a fish tank in the wall that makes a very similar sound as well.
Well,
you
I
wanna-
dubbed the crazy, so
I'm just happy to have more than one ply, and here people are.
Anyway, finish your loot talk, and then I'll get into the next room as you guys come down this winding stairwell into the bowels of the earth.
Can I pick up the coins that are on the floor?
Well, don't move.
Too much.
God damn it!
Oh, there was loot.
I said finish your loot
That's
stuff
his
from
hyper though.
above.
He takes ages to do anything.
I'm already done. They already looted their stuff.
I have the copper chain necklace. I'm satisfied.
Was that the order you guys were coming down the stairs in? I just kind of shoved you guys into the stairs. Is that an acceptable
Looks
order?
about right.
I don't know which way is going down. Is it from right to left or left to right?
Clockwise is down. So Ninkarak is at the lowest level.
So
I feel like I got a dog and a person for cover, and I got people in front of me. So I feel
Stop
like-
moving. I will.
It's
God
like
damn it.
free skills. Sit down, you little bastards.
I've hit the space bar. Your fucking game is paused.
I'm overriding all your actions.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop
Little
you
does he
from
know,
moving.
I've queued up 700 move requests. Once it
My God,
unpauses,
his
I'm gonna
cast
go-
time stop. We're dealing with a lich.
I know his weakness.
Every kobold now has time stop. God, that killed a campaign. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to tell the time stop story again. Yeah, okay, so you guys all good, done with all the moving loot around and whatnot?
so
I'm well satisfied.
We were done before.
Yes,
we
I'm done.
Well, I asked it once before and then nobody actually answered, so I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so you guys come down this spiral staircase. Ninkarak, you are leading the way. You come into a chamber that looks like it's been prepared specifically to try to defend against people coming down these stairs. Tables are overturned. There are crates and barrels piled up. But you do notice behind the table and the barrels, there are some sort of creatures behind those trying to hide, but you're aware that they are there as you come down the stairs.
As we're going down, I'm just like telling another little joke again. I'm like, yeah. So actually, speaking, you keep calling me not a dragon. How do you tell the difference between a male dragon and a girl dragon?
Kruk will say, just gesture for everyone to be quiet, and then point, say, it's in there. People in there.
And just as he's trying to cut me off, I'm like, fireballs.
Everybody make a what save would this be? Everybody make a will save.
Survival.
I need everybody in the party except for Dusty to make a will save, including Mooney.
Oh, what? My dog who needs a will save?
Yep.
How do you even save a dog? Oh, there we go.
We all make the will save. My God.
I'm ready. Ready's dead.
What's your class DC, Dusty?
What? Like, because I'm my class DC?
This does not bode well for poor Phelan.
I have to look this up. What is your class?
Well, like,
Sorcerer.
Yeah, which makes like
Should say
really
character
high. No, because like my class DC is my spellcasting.
Oh, his
17.
spell DC is 17. Okay, let's see here. So Agathios passes, Ninkarak passes, Brawin fails, Mooney fails, and Thalen fails. So y'all are gonna take either 2 or 1 mental damage from the jokes that Dusty is telling as you come down the stairway, depending on your save.
So
Oh,
Fel
no.
would be two.
It's actually happening. devastated.
You
And then I need, once you're all done applying damage from just the pain of the fireballs joke, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Outstanding.
Because Nincroc, you're aware of some creatures in this room.
Yeah, and I tried to
they are.
shush you, and then this goes on with this fucking joke.
I don't get any spells back. Do I still make the?
You already used that thing twice.
You
didn't
used fairy fire, right?
No. That's a focus spell. I'm talking about my
Your
wellspring.
ability to re-get that. You already
Oh, what happens when you fail it? That's the question,
No.
right?
No. So this is now. So I've already got 2 spells back for today. Until level 2, that's all I can get back in a day.
Cool. So
So,
you're not level 2.
But do I still roll? Because I roll it on initiative to see if it triggers the spell surge. Do I still roll it in case I fail it? But I won't get any spells back. Doesn't matter what the result is because I've already got my spells back for today. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
'Cause until level 2, I can't get more than 2 spells back a day.
Because the normal way it works is if a Wellspring Surge activates, you get your spell slot back, but then you have to spend it before it's over. Otherwise, you suffer the effect.
Yeah, or if you fail, you just suffer the wellspring surge effect.
So I think if you fail, which is what just happened, right? You failed your flat check.
I haven't done the flat check yet. I wasn't gonna roll it.
Okay.
You just.
I think you have to do it every single time. Doesn't matter if you can
that's
or
what I
cannot.
thought.
Yeah, so you have to roll it, and you passed, so you're good.
Yep.
So you don't get any spell slots back.
No, because I already got 2 today.
Yeah, because if you had failed that roll, you would have the Wellspring Surge without getting a spell slot back.
Yes.
And I think
Until level 2, then I get unlimited every time I suffer a wellspring initiative. I get a spell back every time.
Yeah.
But that's until level 2.
So yeah, there's a kind of a risk reward thing going on with your spell surge right now. Okay, let's begin. Ninkarok. I think you're aware that there's a creature behind each of these things, but they are concealed from you. Yeah, you can't see them. You just know they're there.
But I know enough to run up to them though.
Yes, you could absolutely run around the thing and try and hit him.
Yep, which he will do.
Okay.
I just hear running.
Yeah, he's running and yelling at them now.
You just hear him go thump,
hell?
thump, thump. Brrr.
What the hell's going on down there?
Well, that'll hit.
Can't see.
Thump.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's implement bonuses.
How many hit points do these guys? Oh, he's alive. Cool. I thought he was just going to be dead. He is alive. But you have smashed the shit out of him with your warhammer.
And he's going to try to make sure he's unalive.
Wow.
Oof. Well, I guess thaumaturges are melee. God, that kobold, you run up, whack, crunch. And that kobold is dead.
Sorry, go.
I think the other one is just going to screech at the top of its lungs in terror as this is happening.
That's his go, yeah.
Yep, and that's your turn. Browen, Browen, you're up.
All right.
So, how many move is it to get me out of the stairs?
Let's call it 15.
10, 15.
Let's just call it 15. You want me to move you?
Yes, please.
There you go. Spiral stairs are a unique challenge in Foundry.
Um,
Flashbacks to the term.
So that'd be the rest of that. Crap.
So that's 20,
20. That's 25.
25.
So that's one action.
Your
So-
perception is 18. You're aware that something is behind those barrels, but you cannot see it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Got
Oh,
there.
look, there's a kobold there with a crossbow.
So my last one, I'm going to attempt to strike with the +1 short sword if I can figure out which one that is. There it is. Oh crap! I didn't. target it.
24 will hit.
Yeah, I didn't target it though.
Well, just roll your
Target
damage.
it and just roll damage. You'll target it for the damage roll.
There we go. So that's 3 actions, I
So
believe.
I'm done.
Agathios. You beautiful, beautiful snake person. So you kind of can't go through the barrels. You have to go around them, I think.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah, but
get you.
trust
That'll
me,
get you
snake,
there.
Snake will slime over anything at once.
I'm gonna give him the 1-2 again. Is what I always do.
Welcome to monk life. Oh
He's
my
like, "Monk
god.
life." God damn. Yeah,
Well-
welcome to monk life.
He just got deleted.
What was this? Bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Was
that's
that critical
normal damage,
damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll
That's
the
critical.
critical damage because that was a critical hit.
She did. She rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And then it will get bleed 1.
Irrelevant instead.
Oh, yep, I guess it is. Oh.
Just punched its head off or something.
Okay, let me pop some experience in here real quick. I really have to figure out how to get rid of all of these allied characters.
Did we get experience for the last room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's adding up?
Got a bunch.
Yeah, we're at 415 out of 1,000. Like, we're
You're
doing great.
almost halfway through a level. I'm actually using the features of the system I have a little bit more now. Okay, so you've killed the kobolds in here. Well, that was quite the encounter. Boom, empty
Initiative
the...
over.
Yeah,
Yep.
initiative is over.
I'm just gonna come
Well,
down
one's gonna
to
loot
behind
the kobold that-
Balin.
Um,
I'm like, what
Fine work,
happened?
gentlemen.
What the hell happened?
Well done, well done. So, features of this room, just to describe it a little bit. There is Ninkarak right by you, a door leading to a passage beyond. You can just make out a very large statue. Thalen, just to the north of you, is a large barricade of rather stinky barrels.
The barrel trick again.
Ask for a perception check. They notice a foul stench. No, you would just smell a foul stench. You would, if it's a foul stench, you just smell it. This is stupid. Sorry, Schneebs. I give like on the fly commentary of text I'm reading. It's just
the
like,
module
it's
is
like-
confusing. I get it.
it's just like fuck you. No, it's just it stinks. Yeah. So there's a barricade there. There's a stench coming from beyond it.
How bad does it smell? Like, is it like attractive to a dog? Would my dog like and just start running up to it against my control?
Is this like the cop has to try and
I'm-
stop? from
I'm
leaving,
gonna
or-
say, well, it smells like rotten fish and sweat. I'm gonna not adjudicate if the dog tears off towards things because I feel like that's just giving me total permission to kill Mooney. So I'm gonna not do that because I have enough ways to try and kill Mooney. So I
You
think
can get
Well,
people down.
I feel like dogs like to roll around the most disgusting things. I feel like if it's like rotten fish smell, I think the dog would run at it. So I'm gonna say my dog just runs into the pile while
he's
I'm riding it.
barking at the pile of barrels. He's just like my
Yeah.
dog. If he sees a box, he just loses his fucking mind. It's so
Yeah, 'cause
dumb.
it's still a dog that I don't have full control of, so I still feel like it should have some of its own personality.
I just don't understand why my dog's mortal enemy is boxes. It doesn't matter how big, like, he sees a box, he loses
can he
his fucking
do-
mind.
Can he do like a athletics check to try and break the boxes open to try and get into the rotted fish smell?
You want to break one of the barrels open?
No, I don't. My dog just wants that delicious, disgusting smell.
No, I don't think the dog can break open a barrel.
You don't reckon?
It's way too small.
He's
If you
He's scratching at it and sniffing it. That's
if you
it.
gave him about 2 hours, you'd come back and find his mouth was bloody and full of splinters. But in a minute or two, the dog is not going to be able to do much damage.
Then Croc shall help. He'll just smash it as hard as he can with his warhammer.
Okay, so you smash one of the barrels. Dusty and Mooney are both forced 5 feet backwards as they are caught in a waterfall of rotting fish bits. So you both also are now stinky, if that matters.
not to the dog. The dog's happy.
He still stinks though.
Stupid. I'm gonna slap the back of the head of my dog. Stupid fucking thing. Why don't you listen?
And he's just gonna like turn around and look at you with that hurt expression that dogs have. That's like, what did I do wrong?
What did I do?
I did wrong, but I don't understand why you hit me. And it's like the saddest face you've ever seen, and you feel bad.
Take 10 will damage psychic damage.
Yeah, make a will save.
Why do you admonish me, master? I only peed where I needed.
But you, despite all of this, you can make out there is in fact a passageway beyond all of those barrels that you assume are full of rotten fish. But you would have to do some effort to remove them.
Guys, I like as I'm trying to wipe off some of the sludge. There's a passageway through here. Mooney's found something.
Where does
like
it lead? More rotten fish?
Well, Mooney's his tail's wagging. He wants to go that way.
Are you like a butterfly? If something touches your wings, are they permanently destroyed?
No, I don't think so. I'd imagine the heal spell does an amazing job of mending.
I feel like we'd be in regeneration territory there.
Yeah. Yeah, like healing doesn't like regenerate limbs or anything like that.
Anyway, I'm joking. What would you all like to do? Stinky fish smell or large statue?
Well. Croc's a legendary solver of puzzles, so he's
okay, you're going that way, so we'll go to that room. Let me figure out which room that is. That is room this number. Okay, Nincroc, as you walk into the room, much of this room is collapsed and in ruin. However, in the center, there is a fountain that appears to be full of pristine water with something glittering at the bottom. In the middle of that fountain, there is a marble statue of a mermaid, her lips pursed as if she were about to blow a kiss or maybe whistle. Each corner of the pool has some sort of mechanism embedded in the stones, but the one in the southwest corner appears to be smashed. And then, Nincroc, roll me a perception check. Okay. Carry on.
I don't say shit, Captain.
I'm gonna say if you enter the room. Oh, well, Nincroc, you already did it. You're setting off something. Let me double check.
That's trap. I'm dead.
It is a trap.
Exactly like so.
Agathios, would you have been going in at the same time as Ninkarak, or would you still be behind him?
I guess
Feel
I
like
kind
you'd
of
be behind me, but-
followed him
Okay,
after.
so I think both of you are going to kind of trigger the trap at the same time. Let me figure out Mermaid Fountain. Here we go. Routine. Ooh, we have a routine. This is fun. Each turn. Oh, so I have to have everybody roll initiative. That's fun.
Uh-oh.
Cool. No, I don't want the dead kobold. I just want actual players. Add
What's
to
wrong with the kobold?
combat. The kobold's dead. Go ahead and roll initiatives, because I'm going to have to figure out when the trap goes. Have we done a hazard with a routine lately?
No, but does this count as actual initiative? Because I have to roll a flat
Yes.
check if it is.
I would say this is a stressful situation.
I failed.
Sure did.
Yep, so I think we have to do a wellspring surge, don't we?
As you guys walk in and
I'm turning into guts.
Oh, I'm out. I'm away from him, so I'm happy.
yeah, there's a chance I'm gonna kill Thalen, Brawlin, and Mooney, but anyway,
Go ahead and roll on that wellspring surge table.
I don't know how. I can't. Oh yeah.
So click on it and then hit roll. 7 tremor earth, 40-foot emanation. Oh well, that's less bad than it could have been. 40-foot emanation is everybody. I think. Let me. Where are you, Dusty? No, I want.
Yep.
Let me get a 40-foot emanation out here. Jesus, that's big. Okay, there we go.
It's the statue built to earthquake code.
I think it's basically going to be both of these rooms is basically it. So everybody give me a fortitude save. As all of the rooms suddenly reverberate as power surges from this tiny little sprite. I'm not sure if everybody turns into cats is actually one of the results here. Okay, what is the fortitude save? I guess it would be your
That'd be
class
my-
DC, which
my
is
DC
17.
17. Yep.
So Brawin and Ninkarak, you fall prone. Dusty, you also... No, Dusty, you'll need to make save too.
Yes.
And Mooney.
Around here.
Of course, my dog.
So Dusty, you are also prone. So anybody who was below a 17, you're prone. So it's an action to get up, and then we'll go to Brawin.
Also, all the ground is difficult terrain for a minute, so 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the first action to get back up.
Oh.
Thanks, Hyper.
I'm just saying,
As
I'm gonna.
always,
I
you're delight.
panic. I panic and I just scream as a ground tremors underneath me as the trap triggers from whenever, you know, Agarth.
Why are you panicking?
So I'm going to move.
Don't panic.
Have any of
Shake
you
Dusty. Calm down! Calm down!
have any of you seen that movie Leo on Netflix that came out a little while ago?
As Thalen's shouting at me to calm down, the earthquake starts to stop and things stop moving, and I start to relax and everything starts to fall still. But the ground's all rubbled and terrain is just scattered across the floor, and everything is hard to move on. So everything's difficult terrain. So just double it.
Oh, good. 5, 10. So that's it then. So it's round down, right? So I basically get to move 20 feet? Or
No. So for 5 would be 10. So 2 squares would be 20 movement. 5. So 10, 20. That's 30 bit of movement you've just done.
so I'm going to have to use two strides to get into the room. Oh, Great. So I can move here. And
Yeah.
so what do I? So
That's 10. You just moved 10 feet.
yeah, I know, but my move's 25, and I can't end the space. Can I end the space where?
You can end the
can.
space where they are. You can't end it where Thalen is, so you're kind of stuck there unless you can get past Thalen.
Yeah. So that's one. So that's my
one
second action is striding there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's second action. Yeah.
So
You could
guess-
get to here if you want to.
with my next stride.
Yeah. If you stand up from prone, stride, you can get into the room.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay. That'll be your turn. Agathios, you are up. You are not prone? No, you are fine.
Okay. So I can get to like here.
10. Yeah, you can basically move 2 spaces, is the way it breaks down. So that's 1 move.
So, which corners still have mechanisms on it? Besides the center of the thing?
I'm going to do that, and do that, and do that, and do that. How's that? Is that clear?
Awesome.
So
And
what
then
are
I
the
guess I'll
norths?
move again.
Could
to
you
there.
interact?
And then that's my turn.
Can you interact with that mechanism? Let's see what it does. We don't even know what the trap's doing, right? We just know it to activate it.
It has activated. Is that 2 actions or 3, Agathios?
3. I went into crane stance and then I moved twice.
Oh, okay. You did crane stance. Okay. Cool. Then, hey, the fountain's going to do something. I need to roll a d10. 5. It sprays.
Perhaps it's a fountain of wisdom.
It rotates in a circle, firing a spray of water at each corner of the room that still has a functioning corner mechanism. It hits any creature adjacent to a corner mechanism, which would be Agathios. And it does bludgeoning damage mitigated by a reflex save. So give me a reflex save, Agathios, as the statue basically spits water in your face very hard.
No.
Oh, that is a
Critical
critical failure.
Jesus.
So it is going to do double this damage.
You hit your roll, by the way.
Okay, sorry. Whoop. I rolled a 6. I just deleted it. I rolled a 1 and a 5. It was 2d6. So it's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Oof.
As you get hit in the face by this. Does it do anything else? No. Okay. It is Ninkarok's turn.
Cool. Wait, what the fuck? Where did my forge thing go?
Oh, did I get... I
Yeah,
didn't
we
make
go.
that pop-out thing yet, did I? You had asked me for that, hadn't you, Schneebs?
Oh, it's kind of buggy.
Well, I forgot, so there you go.
So I wouldn't bother.
But it is Ninkarok's
Half the
turn.
time when you want to add like a modifier or something, you just can't open the
Just
tab
shits
to
the
do it.
bed and you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's the technical term.
So what, these things, like, we have to smash the mechanisms to get it to stop working or something, right? Something kind of.
Yeah, basically. You have to either disable them or destroy them.
Well, I don't know how to disable them, so I know how to disable them, but
I know how to disable them with force. Let's see here. Where is the definition on this? It has AC. Okay. That is, you hit it, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. second swing. Oh, you hit it, but it's just not enough to actually hurt the mechanism. Thalen, you're up.
Alrighty. So I guess it's one move action to move 10 feet.
Yep.
So I can get here. And I'd like to see if I can. What kind of check would I attempt to try and figure out what's going on here? Like, how do I
Yeah, it would be
vandalize this mechanism?
It's 2 actions to attempt a thievery check.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
And that is a critical success. And you have disabled that mechanism.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to X the O. And that is 3 actions. Let's go to Dusty. Do you want to have any more magical diarrhea?
What? Do I want any more? Is there an option to
Just be
get more?
1 moment.
I think the crowd could just kill you if you did that.
So I'm going to...
And he barely knows you, and so far he kind of sabotaged everything.
If you were in another room, you could have thought the trap could have done that.
It was a shockwave, wasn't it?
Yeah, the whole ground started the tremor from my location behind you, but you weren't near me to see it, I guess. In theory. Ooh.
This is like my first fight in Rise of the Runelorns, where I knocked out 2 of my fellow players because they were doing stupid things and they didn't see me do it. It's a wonderful moment where a sorcerer knocked out 2 melee players.
Can I bet?
1, 4. That's 20 movement there.
Difficult terrain, isn't it?
So that would be
here you go,
2
20.
moves total to get up there.
1, 2. I have to go diagonal. There we go. So up there. So that's half my movement in one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So there's 1 action.
How are you figuring 1 action? It's double distance.
Yeah, my corgi moves 40.
Yeah, so 10,
So
20,
that's 20.
30, 40. So it would take 80 movement to get there.
What? No. What? That's
Difficult terrain is double distance.
yeah. That's 20 feet from there to there.
Oh, so 40. Wait.
That's what I'm counting. That's 20 feet.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My brain is... No, you're right. You're good.
And then I've got 1 action on Mooney, and I've got 1 action on Dusty. Can we both?
Well, wasn't one of you prone?
Yeah. That's why I've got 1 action on both.
Okay.
It takes 1 to command my animal. It takes 1 to get myself up prone. My dog rolled a 19. He didn't fall over. He's just like, what the fuck's this? I don't know. Should I have both me and Dusty attack this one, or should I go 1 more over? I'll go 1 more over. I've got 1 action. What can I do with 1 action on this thing?
You could attack it. See if you can hurt it.
I can't try and interact with it?
It's 2 actions to interact.
Okay. I'm just gonna... I've got magical attack, so I'm just gonna stab it with my magical weapon.
An 18 will hit. Give me a damage roll to see how this pans out. So 1 damage. So you hit it, but the material is too hard for your dagger to even damage. At that level of damage. It's got a hardness rating.
Does
So
magical go through hardness?
if it's not resistant to magic. Sure.
I do magical strikes. It's my base
Oh.
thing.
Does magic completely ignore hardness?
I thought it did.
Should be.
Depends on the time.
I don't know.
Yay, nay? What is it?
I'm looking. Hardness, Pathfinder 2.
I don't think, unless it had a vulnerability to magic, I don't see why it wouldn't.
No, Pathfinder's a bit strange because, like, even though it has the magical tag, it's still probably physical damage. So if it's not enough, it might not actually do anything, regardless or not.
I think I'm gonna go with hardness doesn't care what type of damage it is. I don't think the rules actually specify it, but I'm gonna say hardness doesn't care because otherwise I did the entirety of our last campaign wrong with
Pretty sure it only
shields.
matters if you have like vulnerabilities and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any vulnerabilities, but it does have a hardness. So I'm just gonna say, unless somebody can give me evidence otherwise, hardness applies across the board. You have to break the hardness threshold to damage something. Yeah. So I think you stab it, but good, but it doesn't do anything. And we'll go back to Bronwyn.
Is the tremor effect still going on?
No,
The
it's not.
difficult terrain is still
Right.
there, but the knocking you over part is over.
Good.
The all the ground is ruined.
I'm checking to see how many actions it's going to take to actually get me to somewhere next to a
That-
pillar.
That's 2 actions if you go that distance.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
How weird is it going from level 14 in the other game to level 1 in this game?
Oh, very strange. Very strange.
Yeah.
Being able to do like nearly like end of the world anything, and then now to like I can barely move.
Now you're just a bunch of hobos.
Well, I guess I'm going to move the 2 actions. Oh, I got to take
Okay.
the ruler off.
I need alcohol and a place to sleep.
Are you a dwarf?
No, he's just a depressed, bitter of a soul.
Yeah,
And then I'll,
depressed hobo.
since I only have 1 action, I can't disable it, so I'll swing at it. Oh, good.
Oh
Critical
god.
fumble.
Did you roll a
Uh,
1? You did. Oh, that's disgusting. What was your fumble? What weapon type is yours? Melee. Your melee.
Piercing by default.
You can't use this weapon to attack until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
That's actually relatively tight. Because
Yeah,
I wasn't planning to
it's-
next turn.
it's not like stab yourself in the foot and go prone.
It's
okay.
until the end of your next turn, so you can't
That's
attack
fine.
next turn.
I wanted to disable device, but you know. it takes 2
Agathios,
actions.
you are up.
Guess I'll move out of the way of the bloody spout thing.
Okay.
Let me give this
Alright.
this one here a smack if that's gonna do anything.
Okay. Are you flurrying?
This is the
Yeah.
hardest thing to find.
Okay, that first one will miss. That one will also miss. So that's 1 action. Is Flurry of Blows 2 actions or 1 action? That's 1 action, right?
Yeah.
So you have 1 action left.
Time to fail again.
You got this.
I'm looking in the back of the
Nope.
Oh yeah.
the player book at the moment to see what magical strikes actually does, and I can't seem to find it in the bloody book.
So I rolled a 7. Oh, corner spray. Okay, anybody adjacent to a mechanism?
I think Truck is. I think you're standing next to one where you're trying to hit it.
Everybody but me.
That's Everybody but Thalen. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll the damage up front. So it's gonna be a base of 6. I need Ninkarok, Brawin, Agathios, Mooney, and Dusty to make reflex saves as the mermaid statue spins in a circle again, spraying stuff at you guys. Oh my. Ninkarok, that's half damage. Mooney is half damage. Brawin is...
Does Chatfinder... Oh, it only
that's... You beat it by 10. So that's a critical success, so that's no damage. Agathios is full damage, and Brawin rolled twice. Why did you roll twice?
Yeah.
What?
I was trying to figure out how to
Agathios
get
rolled a
Chatfinder to
16.
apply to it. Sorry.
Oh,
Agathios rolled
Agathios
a
takes full damage.
So that means Mooney takes full damage?
I'd also take full then.
Wait, did I just completely screw up my calls? Ninkarok takes full damage, Mooney takes full damage, Brawin takes no damage, Agathios takes full damage, and there's a Brawin again.
Yeah, that was... I was trying to figure out how to get Chatfinder to apply to it. Sorry.
Where is roll Dusty's save too?
Yeah. I'm just rolling it now. I'm just reflex.
Yep. And that is 0 damage for you, but so okay. Oh, you guys stack tokens. This is such a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna move Agathios. What? No, stop it.
I'm just gonna take the damage, right? What did you roll for the damage, or the 6?
There's a 6. So Ninkarok takes 6, Mooney takes 6, Agathios takes 6, and Dusty takes none.
Right. You just, as the thing just goes, starts skidding the water and pushing us back, you just hear, my dog falls over.
No.
Mooney is now what, dying too? Yeah. Okay.
No, we killed the wounded of him before.
Oh, he's dying one.
He was
Okay.
full health and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
That dog's gonna be like. I'm worried when he takes 10 points of damage, because doesn't he instantly die from taking double his max health? Yeah.
Which can very easily happen because Ninkarok did a 23 damage hit before.
Yeah, and you took a 12 damage hit from something as well.
Oh, I know how to get rid of these NPCs. Delete the folder. Haha! Cremades are gone. Okay, have we applied everybody's damage? Are we good?
Yeah.
Cool. Then it is Ninkarok's turn.
Alrighty. He's gonna try to, I guess, smash the fucking statue or something.
What are you smashing?
The statue, the mechanism that is next to her. Because the one next to
Okay.
Talen's broken, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Well, he deactivated it.
Yeah.
Our beautiful brooding merchant.
I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
16 will miss. You're searching for an 18 here.
I just
Yeah, I
found a
can't.
button that says turn off.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's got this like big label on it.
Emergency shut off switch.
It's like,
Hey, that one will hit.
because is it a structure? Does it take double damage?
And-
from bludgeoning?
That was a 1. Good damage.
That'll do no damage.
Cool. And I'm not gonna even bother with the next one, so I'll use my sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
Yep.
Mm. So heal 3.
Oh,
18.
Thalen, you are up.
All right. Well, I don't have enough movement to get there and do stuff.
That tremor is really biting you guys in the ass.
What I'll do is I'll move there, and I'll try to freeze shut the spout of the thing that's machine gunning us with the water
Ooh.
with a ray of frost.
Just roll the damage for Ray of Frost.
You sure I can try the attack?
No, I just want to apply the damage. So what I'm thinking of is you're going to shoot the Ray of Frost at the mouth. It's going to freeze the water in there. I'm going to use the damage of the Ray of Frost as how much damage it mitigates to break it. That makes sense?
I don't know if I can just do the damage without getting the.
You can
Yeah,
just
roll.
just pick
I'll roll it
dice.
and then ignore it.
Where?
What the arcane spell?
Just cast the
I'm
spell.
betrayed.
Just hit roll damage on that.
Right, it's 2d4 cold damage. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to roll the damage.
So it'll require basically the spout has to do at least 5. It'll eat the first 5 damage to break the frost that you have frozen in front of it. Make sense?
that makes sense.
Okay. Then I will go to Dusty. You are up. Do you want to save the dog first or do your turn first?
Oh, I can't save the dog first.
No, I meant roll its death save or do your turn.
We'll do the death save.
Okay.
He needs to stabilize, doesn't he? Oh!
So that gets us to reduce dying by 1.
So he's dying 1 now.
No, he's just unconscious. 'cause
He's just
Oh, he's
unconscious.
unconscious. Okay.
Yep. Hey, he's unconscious. Okay, so then do your turn.
I'm gonna use one action to command my dog. Get up, you stupid thing! Get up! And then for my other 2 actions, I'm going to use the thievery check to try and turn this thing off.
Okay, he can't get up because he has no hit points.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop my guy from yelling at it. It doesn't stop
Okay.
Steve from yelling at him.
That one is disabled.
You see this little like as I just like turn it, I'm flying, pushing it. Yeah. All right. It's my turn done.
Browin, you are up.
I'm going to try what everybody else has been doing and try and disable one.
Give me a thievery check.
Well,
For some reason, that didn't give you a fun sound, but at least on my end, you have disabled it. And the statue is disabled. Let me do this real quick. Hey, look at that. I have the right number of players in my list. Boop. There we go. Everybody get some experience. You've all noticed at this point that the water in the fountain has a bunch of coins inside of it. Although I don't think there's actually a loot token here, so
How deep is the water in the fountain?
like 8 inches.
I'm not going in there. I'm gonna drown.
Quick!
one
Put
inch
him in
taller
there.
than you.
I think I've touched the bottom of that, man.
Fireball field.
Someone else get the coins for me, please. I can't
Yeah,
swim.
all right.
Oh,
Let's
sorry.
get these
It's
coins.
1 foot deep. Sorry. Even
1
deeper.
foot. Well, 12 inches. Man, that's a death sentence. I'm not going in there.
Can I try a treat wounds on Rooney, I guess? Or...
Sure.
Yeah, I'll start fishing these coins out. Why not?
Oh god, you almost missed.
What happens if he misses?
Oh, nothing. I don't have risky.
Oh
surgeons.
no, it was just your character last game that had a
Yeah.
penalty if they missed.
Oh yeah.
I can't select Meridia because the Garthios is on top of him, but
Yeah.
he got healed to full, so
But it also, because he's at full HP and you did a treat. Is it no? Because
Treat
you just
wounds.
did a treat wound.
yeah, so that would
Yeah.
be that would count.
You get rid of wound.
Okay. Are you guys going to gather the coins out of there or ignore them?
Oh, I'm gathering them.
Okay, so you can add to your sheet 28 copper, 8 silver, and 2 gold.
At last, we can retire from this life of crime.
I'm just going to put it in chat. And then I think I'm going to
So-
pause there. Yeah. So you can add that to your thing, and then I'm gonna call it here because I need to
Aw.
do my daughter's birthday tomorrow. So we have a party to do. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna go pass out.
Fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Man,
Yeah, good session.
we need to
Take
start
care.